Hello people, yes, it's Desiree again, and we're in the same clothes because obviously, like I said in my last episode, I'm going to be doing back-to-back episodes. So here comes episode 4. 4, yeah. Yeah, that's episode 4, you get the point. Okay, so last time, obviously, you remember me talking about different stereotypes that I've heard about, and I've also researched about and found the most common ones. So anyway, it's a new episode, so here we go. So episode 4 is actually it's going to be quite a touchy subject because I feel that this sort of subject needs to be brought to the light, and I hopefully I'll be the one to do that because I think it's become quite a growing concern within the community, and I think it needs to be addressed. So, my episode 4 is all about sexism within the LGBT community. So, yeah, like I said, it's a really touchy subject, but I'm just gonna press with it anyway. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to do this kind of subject was because it's been happening for ever since I recall joining a sort of like group, or I would say just the community as a whole. Like, even when I first joined the community, it seems like women who fall under LGBT, in comparison to men, it seems the men will always have a lot higher than women, and I've been seeing that a lot, and to me who's lived life under both sexes, I think it's quite sick, the fact that there is still the subject of sexism, and it's in our own community. I mean, I thought we had gone past all this, and oh, a helicopter's going past. Sorry people, I can just hear some sort of helicopter. They better not be looking for me. It wasn't me who stole it. It was, yeah, anyway, go away, helicopter. Okay, sorry about the distraction. I shall get back onto it. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, LGBT men, in comparison to LGBT women, they're often more recognised, they're more accredited for, and yet they don't do as much. Well, I mean, the workload for any human being, I would say, is equal, but of course men are supposed to be stronger and we're supposed to be smarter, but yeah, just the whole idea of sexism, to be honest, is just, and I mean, within our community, like I said, I just think it's sick, because this is not the Victorian century anymore. This is not the 1900s. I mean, us women have rights too, yet we are often not respected enough. Well, I feel we don't get enough respect or enough credit for what we really do, and that goes for all women, not just transgender women. Like, I mean, my vlogs have been pro-trans, obviously. Well, most of them have been, but that's because I want to make sure that I want to be a good role model for transgender. Obviously, I'm not the best role model, I'll admit to that, but now I'm really talking in the basis of women as in general as well. So one fact that I have picked up is that women are often mostly looked down upon by other LGBT males, because they feel that, I mean, one reason is because they feel it's probably because they don't want them to hit on you, or they don't want to, they may think you're hot or something, and then you just go and turn them away like that, but in fact they actually just wanted to try and make friends with you, and you just go and turn them away. It's like, It's like, how rude. Like, they don't even know you. Oh, okay. Unless they are trying to get with you, then maybe, but I don't know. It's just I just feel like the males of the LGBT are often what's the word? Yeah, like I said, they kind of look down upon us women simply because of their own fears, of their own insecurities, of their own opinion, which obviously would label them as sexist. And I've come across I've come across sexism within the LGBT community, and it just frightens me because I feel like as a woman, I feel I should be treated equally alongside men, but I feel that that's not even happening, and I'm not even straight, and yet this goes on in our own community. I don't understand it. I really don't. It just never crossed my mind at all, and I just think someone like me just needed to say something before it was too late. Okay, so another point that I wanted to make about why I think there's a lot of sexism in there is because there's also the idea of marketing as well, like, you know, like marketing for different products that are either gay orientated. Okay, I get I understand the whole gay orientated thing, and also the even LGBT magazines, newsletters, groups even that I've come across on like Facebook and other social media sites, social networking sites I should say, and I find that the advertising and the marketing, and even those that are in like the top positions when it comes to when we're comparing both men and women in LGBT, I find the men are the only ones that get the top positions, which is completely unfair because, like I said, us women we don't get a lot of credit for a lot of things that we do, and yet the men want to take our glory, and that to me, I find it's insulting because why should they take the glory over us when we did our damn hardest to do a really good job, and yet they don't want to have a bar of it, and yet they get to take all the credit. I think that's bullshit, to be honest. It's real bullshit. And also, not just with advertising, but I also mentioned in magazines as well, like LGBT magazines that are supposed to enlighten people. I find that the people that are on the cover are always men, and if it's not, and it's probably only a women if it's like a women's issue, but I think women need to be on more of those covers and more of those spreads, and they pretty much need to talk more about women's stuff as well, because I think they talk about guy stuff way too often. I mean, women have a right to say stuff as well. Yet I feel like we get put down for it because we're actually saying something, and the males feel threatened by it. So, yeah, this subject's got me pretty fired up. I have to admit, but I mean, I'm friends with a lot of LGBT males, and I'm not stereotyping them because that they all do that, because they all don't. It's just I've come across certain male figures and certain female figures as well that do exactly this, but I've come across it more with males because they think they're the strongest gender. They can get any guy they want. They don't have to care about the ladies, even though the ladies have a say as well. I mean, shit. I mean, I'm not doing these vlogs for nothing. I'm doing these vlogs because I wanted to bring up issues that are regarding the LGBT community. And this has been one that I've been merely focusing on because I feel that it needs to stop. I feel that there needs to be a lot of changes within the community, not just with advertising or marketing. Like it doesn't have to all be just males just posing like this and exposing their abs. It doesn't have to be guys. It can be women too. Like for even just for like gay dating sites. I mean, you can have women in there too. It can't just be two. It doesn't have to be just two guys that are like smiling to each other or about to kiss each other. I mean, involve some more women into your marketing, because if you're only just going to be involving guys, then you're only just heading to one target market, and it's obviously the males, and you'll be missing one complete market entirely, and of course they would be detracted from it because they would see pictures of just two guys or one guy, and there's no female mention or anything, and it's sickening because, well, they just really need to change their stuff. Like, so yeah, that's just what advertising and marketing and even just the community as a whole. We need to stop being so, I mean, males, you guys need to stop being so up yourselves, so degrading to women, and just trying to help them out as well. And of course us women are going to do the same thing by right, but I guess the main thing I'm trying to make is women need to be level with men when it comes to their rights, when it comes to pretty much anything that happens within the LGBT community, because this community is expanding every day, and we don't want to have a group that's run just with males, or up until recently there was the first female manager. I mean, I don't want to join a group and find that all the people that have taken the top spots are all male. That's absolutely stupid. I mean, there needs to be some female power in there somewhere, and not just in the admin. Okay, so I just think the community needs to be fair in terms of both genders, no matter where they sit in the umbrella, and they just need to be equal with each other. We can't. I'm sick of all this guy domination thing, and then they can all just hoo-ha about it, and then look down on us women who are trying to climb themselves up, but they're getting no support. So hopefully in time there will be a change, but obviously I can't make that happen, even though my voice is hoping to say that it will happen. But we all just need to stand up together. Yeah, we just need to stand up, girls. We really do. So, okay. So I'm going to end that episode on, I know it was quite a sour episode, and it was a bit mishy-moshy, I would say. But I guess the point is that this sexism shouldn't even happen. It should be equal rights for all men and women that are in the LGBT community. No more of these male-dominated groups, male-dominated covers on magazines, male-dominated advertising for LGBT stuff. No male-dominated dating site stuff. I mean, yes, they're eye candy, but you guys just need to be fair. That's all. That's all we ask. All we're asking is just a bit of it's just fairness, and then we'll give it right back. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, I'll leave it at that. All right. Toodles.